Hi, this is Tech Talks by George and District 84 here in Northern and Central Florida. Today we're going to discuss a little bit further about online voting and how we can go about doing that. Do you remember the old days? The old days when we used to have these things? The paper ballots where we could vote for the best speaker or the best evaluator or the best table topics? And it seems that I visited a lot of clubs during the pandemic, and it really looks like most clubs have stopped voting. And I don't know about you, but it meant something if I won best speaker or best table topics or best evaluator. But it seems in most cases, it's gone by the wayside. And I would like to discuss tonight how we can upgrade that by doing it online using the Zoom platform itself to aid us in that direction. So let's talk about what we can do to bring that about. Now, what I want to share with you, I don't think I have it here. Good. What I want to share with you is over the last several months, I've been visiting a Toastmasters club in Japan. And they are doing online voting, and they use a couple things that I think are very nice or unique that make it a better product, a smoother, easier way to do voting. And that's what I want to talk to you about. Let me show you what they're doing. Now, here's what they first do. When they finish, let's say they finish table topics, they'll bring up a list of all the people who spoke, and then they'll have the table topic times in there. So what I'm getting at is it's easy to see who might not be qualified to receive a vote when you're voting, because you really are not supposed to vote for people that go 8 minutes into their speech, or 3 minutes into their table topics. But this is what they're doing. They're bringing up a spreadsheet, and then anyone can bring up the spreadsheet, and then the timer will reveal the results, and then in their case, someone else is typing in the times. Then the second thing that they do automatically is, while they have this up on the screen, is to bring up the best. This is the poll from Zoom. They just release a poll, and then you can immediately say, okay, best table topic speaker. I liked Janet's speech, so that's speaker number 2. So you click on speaker number 2, and then hit submit, and boom, you have voted. That's what they're doing in Japan. I think it's very good. My friends in Japan aren't named Denise and Janet and Sandy and Darlene. It's more like Yoshiko, Yukiko, Haruko, and it's hard to not just remember their names, but what they talked about. So what I'd like them to do, as well as us, is to take it a step further and have something like this, where we have the names, the times, and what they talked about. When it's a speaker, it could be what their subject was or their title of their speech. But when it's a table topic subject, what that table topic subject was about. But what it turns out you can do, here's what it looks like here. When you have the best, you run your polling like you see right here. Then you say, oh, it was Janet who talked about getting advice from grandma. That's who I wanted to, that's who I'll vote for. So you can easily vote for Janet and do this much easier, and you remember what they talked about. That's the point. Now we've done this part, but you're saying, well, how do you run one of these polls? Well, funny you should ask. Let me show you. So I'm going to take us over here to the zoom.us. And let me find my way over there. There. We're at zoom.us, and I'm going to go to my account. I hope you can see it over in the upper right-hand corner. I bring up my account, and I'm going to click on the second thing down, which is meetings. So I click on meetings. Now, Zoom doesn't automatically let you go right to polling and set something in. You have to have a prior meeting or start a new meeting. So I'm going to double click on Hunters Creek here. And so once I've done that, you'll see Hunters Creek set up right here. But at the bottom of the screen, you can see all of the polls that I've done before. And these are all moments of truth. But down at the bottom, I have right here some other polls that I've already made up. And they're very simple. They're easy to pull up. And these are generic ones. See, one of the caveats, I guess, in Zoom, you have to be the Zoom host in order to be able to edit or launch a poll. No, I said that wrong. To make or edit a poll. You can be a co-host and launch a poll. So these are generic polls that don't say the names of the speakers. Just say speaker 1, speaker 2, speaker 3, like that. So that way you can always have the same one, and any co-host, go ahead and launch it. And I'll show you one other quick item. You can make these polls very easily. If I just hit create and go next, and then I can change the wording up here, say table topics. If I could type fast, that would be cool, but I can't. But anyway, choose one. You can retype these. You can edit it, and you only have to do it once, and then you've got it all made and ready to go. And then if I say save, and then you'll see it right down here at the bottom one right there. And I can edit these or delete them if I wish. What I'm getting is I really hope that your club and all the clubs that you're related to can start polling again, because I'm betting that many of you are not polling. And using the two items that Japan is using with the spreadsheet as well as bringing the polling right next to the spreadsheet, it makes it much smoother, easier just to follow and go ahead and vote that way. It's a nice way to do it. So streamline your voting. Try it out this way and see how it works.